Hi guys, hope you're all okay. Today's video or videos are going to be my Q&A videos. They're going to be me answering the questions that have come in over a few videos. Rather than respond to them all and people having to read through all the comments, I thought I'd put up a response like this. I do know I ramble on quite a lot, and rather than making a giant video, I thought it was best to break it down. So I'm going to try and still go as quickly as possible, but break it down into 10-minute chunks, just because I thought that'd be a bit more viewer friendly. So I'm going to crack right on. If I pronounce anybody's name wrong, I'm really sorry. And if I'm looking down, it's because I've copied and pasted them and put them on a Word document under here. The first question is by 2006 Mummy Proud. What is your beauty routine? I swap it up quite a lot because I like to try a lot of products. I am quite faithful to the Clinique 123 range, but I tend to only do it when I remember. I'm awful for forgetting to take my makeup off at bedtime. I try and moisturise twice a day, so on my face, and I moisturise my hands all the time because I'm using sanitizer quite a lot. But yeah, it's really sporadic. I try and be good because even though I'm very lucky genetically, I'm hopeful that I'm going to be like my mum and not have that many wrinkles and things, but I'm not. I don't have like a solid routine. 2006 Mummy Proud also asked, what is your fave product? Fave product is really hard. I keep on thinking about doing a Holy Grail video, but I change my mind so frequently. I suppose there are two products I'm really faithful to. One is the leave-in conditioner by Aussie. I think I've been using that since I was about 15, 16. I try other products as well. I normally have 2 or 3 leave-in conditioners going at any one time, but I always seem to go back to that one. And the Clinique Dramatically Different, the bright yellow one, the moisturiser, I always kind of go back to that. Lizzie Loves Nails asked, favourite all-time hair, makeup and skin product ever, which is very similar to the last one. So I suppose, yeah, as I said, hair would be the Aussie leave-in conditioner, makeup and skin product, the Clinique moisturiser. Makeup, I like some really expensive brands and I like some really cheap brands. I don't have a favourite brand. A product probably would be liquid eyeliner. I'm so going to pronounce this name wrong. Clark Ayaya, Clarkiyaaya. What is the one product you couldn't live without? At the moment, it would probably be my Lush lip scrub because I'm having quite dry lips. It's one of those things, if it was a choice between moisturiser and makeup, I'd probably choose moisturiser because I think if you look after your skin properly, which I don't do, it will make up for the fact that you don't have makeup on. I think. I might be wrong. So at the moment, the one product I couldn't live without would be my Lush lip scrub, which I actually have here. It was in this month's favourite. It's the Mint Dew Lips. It smells amazing. It's just because I've been using a lot of lip stains. I do find them rather drying, so I do a little scrubby scrub and they're still nice and soft. Okay, the next one is Mad Jessie 12. What are your favourite stores online to buy makeup? I've only really recently found e.l.f. and I know that sounds really crazy, but over in the UK they don't sell it in stores. It's only online. And I actually want to give away, it's Judy's Time or Judy's Life. She has 2 channels. I think actually she has 4 channels now, but I watch 2 of her channels. I won her giveaway and in there was an e.l.f. product and I really liked it. So and since then I've gone on and bought a couple more e.l.f. items, so I quite like that. I like MUA, which you can buy online, but the colour on screen isn't the colour you get, but at least they have it in stock, whereas where I live it's a really tiny Superdrug, so you don't always have the product. I like Sleek, which you can pretty much only buy online in the area that I'm in. There's loads of it. Because I live in quite a rural area, I do a lot of my shopping online. So yeah, this could be a very long answer, so I'll stick with what I've given. Mum of Aussie Kids actually also asked what are your favourite online stores to buy makeup, so same as the last question. I'm going to spell it again. It's CHELSEAZEE. What's your favourite clothing brand? I really like Jo Brown's. I am quite a laid back person. I quite like the casual. Some of my friends would say I'm a little bit bohemian, a little bit hippie, and I quite like that casual look. And I do think that they're nice quality. Obviously, my basics day to day, almost every pair of leggings I own are from ASOS. I love ASOS. I like their jeans. I love their tops. I like the fact that they're quite on trend, and as a bigger girl, sometimes you struggle to find things that are, modern. So yeah, I'm going to say Jo Brown's and ASOS. Funny Valdez has asked, what foundation do you use? The short answer to that is I don't. Not because I think I've got perfect skin. I very clearly haven't. I have a chickenpox scar there. I've got some sun damage. Even though I'm the age I am, I still get the occasional pimple. I get redness here. Even when I haven't plucked, I still get it there. It's kind of crazy. But I don't use foundation because I've never found the perfect one. So it's kind of like I would rather look my normal self than look the wrong colour or feel too caked on. I'm not saying that people that wear foundation look like that. I just haven't found one that suits me. And I've tried everything. For the very longest time, I wore a Chanel foundation, which almost bankrupted me because I was like 19 wearing Chanel. I've tried a mineral foundation. I occasionally will wear a tinted moisturiser or BB cream. But no, I've never found one I love. Fanny Valdez also asked the question, where would you like to visit? Everywhere. I more than life want to experience the Black Friday sales in America. It excites me. I'd love to go to New York, purely because of Home Alone. Home Alone 2, obviously. I would love to go to Vegas. My husband has been to Arkansas. He went there for work. He fell in love with it. He always wants to go back. Outside the state, obviously there's the obvious ones, like I'd love to go to Hawaii. There's a biggest part of me wants to go to Jamaica. It's just so expensive and I don't want to sit on a plane for that long. I have family in Australia and I truly should go and visit them. But again, I don't think I could cope being on a plane for that long. Egypt is kind of my favourite place to go on holiday. There's a lot of violence going on over there at the moment. We were due to go there in October. We've had to cancel because the government in the UK have now said that you're only allowed to travel there if it's absolutely necessary. My suntan isn't classed as being absolutely necessary. I'd love to go to the Dominican Republic. I'd love to go to Amsterdam. Pretty much, I'd love to go to Japan. Now, that has never been anything that's really interested me. And then I saw it's Judy Times vlog when she went to Japan. I was like, I need to go there. So basically, I'd like to go everywhere. Sarah Parin asked, what is a makeup product you can't live without? Liquid eyeliner. Sarah Parin also asked, what are your hobbies? YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube. Obviously I have Darwin, my dog, and he takes up a lot of my attentions, not just with the walks, but he's one of those dogs that he does like to play, and if he's not playing, he likes to have his head on your lap. So even if he doesn't want to play with you, even if he's really tired, he will follow you and paw the back of your leg because he wants you to sit down so he can put his head on your lap and go to sleep. So Darwin is definitely a big hobby. I don't really like calling him a hobby, he's my baby. So yeah, I used to do a lot of crafting. I used to make cards and things like that, but a kind of YouTube kind of replaced that. Like, I still have my like card stock and the products and things that I used to use, but it's kind of like I really am. It's kind of, oh, I've got 10 minutes. Shall I go and play with my craft stuff, or shall I watch YouTube? And 9 out of 10 times I end up on here. I really like to bake. I really like cooking. And I really like entertaining, actually, if that can be classed as a hobby. I enjoy being a hostess, if that makes sense. Some of my friends like, oh, you know, we'll do it at our house, you're always having everyone over to yours, because obviously you do, especially with a Darwin and a husband, your house does get messy, and obviously everything has to be cleaned and tidy, and then there's the cooking. But I enjoy it, and I like having people over, and I like making sure everyone's got a drink, and yeah. So can hosting be a hobby? Another name I think I'm going to pronounce wrong. Catania, K-T-A-N-A, 1983. So apologies for the pronunciation. Her question was, what's the top item on your wish list? Ooh. I don't know. There's many things that I'd like to try. I really want to try anything or all of it from the from Bath and Body Works, the Sweet Pea range. It's one of my favourite scents. I absolutely love the smell of sweet pea. Obviously we don't have Bath and Body Works in the Bath and Body Works over here. So yes, I'd really like to try some of that. I really would like to try, is it called Russian Red by MAC? I think. They didn't have it when I recently went to my first ever MAC shopping experience. They didn't have it. So there's that. Oh, there's so many. There's nothing I kind of think, oh, that, you know, that's the only product I want to buy, because there's so many things I'd love to try. And I think that's one of the great things from YouTube, is that you see what other people use and you go, oh, I'd really like to try that. But there's so much of it, you can't, or I personally, I haven't got the attention span to kind of hold my breath for something. Fanny Valdez asks, what do you do for a living? I work in the renewables sector. I work in operations, mostly contract based. So over here in the UK, we currently have a scheme or a project running that's kind of nationwide called Green Deal. That's one kind of source of funding. Another source of funding is eco funding, and basically it helps members of the public and communities access funding for renewable products to be fitted to their homes. There's this big thing in the UK where we're trying to, you know, help people that are living in fuel poverty, but also help everybody, but those that are living currently in fuel poverty get the greatest amount of help funding wise. So it's, you know, helping people get insulated, loft cavity, external wall, heating, solar panels. So when I said earlier or previously that I'm a bit of a hippie, truly am. It's my field. I've been in this sector now for almost 10 years. Truly can't see myself working in any other sector because it's something I'm passionate about.